We're not borrowing that again, by the looks of it.
Cheers. Is that your first ever one?
Yeah.
Nice. Enjoy.
We are 6 minutes away from delivering £10,000 worth of check. Stop,
Hello. Thought I'd wake us up on this Monday. It's absolutely spicy hot, so... Whew. Spicy hot. Just stretching my back a minute. Just seeing Rays. Oh, look at that in a second. I think something happened there. I've just gone live. But a huge warm welcome if it's the first time you've seen me on your screens. This is a pre-live chat, so I won't be going live until 8 PM. But on draw days, we always like to do a pre-live, or I'll do a pre-live to let you know what's going on. Update you with what's ending on the draw, and I'll also go through a quick process of how things work here as well at Comp City giveaways. Did I set that to... Yeah, I think it's on 60. Yeah, it is. Cool. Coolio. But yeah, and just... Oh, and then Carter farts. Oh my goodness gracious. In a warm room with a fan on that's pointed in this direction. Carter's my little Frenchie, by the way, for those of you that aren't acquainted with who Carter is. He's aptly named Carter the Farter. And that hit me right up the nasal passages. No need to trim my nose later. Anyway, if I'm new to your screen, I'm Scott, one of the co-owners of Comp City Giveaways. I always like to do a little bit of history in terms of sort of when we set up. So myself and Ray established this company back in 2020. So we're well established in this niche now. Created thousands of winners, given absolutely tons away in prizes. Over 2,600 reviews on Trustpilot. Over 6,800 members in our Discord, which if you're a user of Discord, I'm going to drop an invitation into chat with you right now. And Facebook. So recently we launched a Facebook community page, which has taken off the ground incredibly, thanks to you lot who are involved in inviting friends and family and stuff to get involved. But if you use Facebook and you want to join the community, which is, I've got to be fair, it's an absolutely incredible place to be, get yourselves involved. What is Comp City Giveaways? So Comp City Giveaways is the place to be if you're interested in anything tech, gaming, or cash related. And as I say, we're now heading into, well, we're in year 4 of trading now. And it's been an incredible journey, which I always like to thank our patrons for. So those of you who've been with us since the beginning, those who've joined and stayed, As I say, and those that even may have only just sort of seen my face for the first time today, thank you for checking us out and supporting what we do. I'm going to catch up with chat in a moment, where I thought I'd delve straight into sort of who we are, when we are, why we are. Let's have a look at chat. Who we got? We have, I can scroll up, we got Callum, Ruth, how we doing? We got Gary, Jared, what's up? We have Symbolic, another Monday, another draw day. Yes, it is. Earl, how we doing? Sam, what's up? How was Iceland? Hope you had a banger. Symbolic, Iceland is incredible. It's probably one of my favorite places I've been to date. I've not been to a huge range of places, but out of where I have been, I think Iceland has got a little piece of my heart. I got to be fair. Iceland, the country, not the shop, by the way. Not a clean up on aisle 10 or looking for frozen goods. But the actual country is an incredible place. It's a different world, quite literally, compared to, you know, if you go on party holidays and stuff like that. Iceland is a different kettle of fish altogether. But thank you for asking. It's amazing. And for anyone that is tempted to go, if you ever get the chance, just go. It's an absolutely amazing place to be. Darren, how we doing? Charlotte, Callum, Gemma. Oh, I'm not going to say how you doing with this. I'll just use the same board.
How you doing?
How you doing? Turn the volume up a little bit. A little bit for me. How you doing? I can hear it now. We got Les. How we doing? Chuck, what's up? Hope you're keeping well, good sir. Claire. Nice to see the pre-show again. I'm not doing too bad. I'm a little bit under the weather. I think I'm a tiny bit run down and I got a slight sore throat. So I'm like, oh my god, what's going on? But we move. But other than that, I'm okay. Might just be the change in weather, knowing a ginger. How you doing, Sam? You good? You know I'm going to ask Sam, as in Smiley, what mode of transport are you on? Can't wait to be one off the disc plates again. Well, fingers crossed you're not, and fingers crossed you can eagle dive into a win. Need me a win, need me a pick me up. Gemma, good luck. Joanna, wait until you're one off the PC or 10k or even bigger. Ooh. Oh, Chuck. Who this? How we doing, Lisa? Hope you're keeping well. Sean, what's up? Help, I'm burning. It is hot today. Even in Newport, it's like 27, 28 degrees. It is a roasting. Nicholas, what's up? Oh, Sean, where'd you go? So Sean just said there in chat, you went in April. Were you in the winter months then? You were just outside the winter months there, so it's kind of a nice sort of place to go. Waiting for my train. Oh, so you're not on a mode of transport yet? We've not got aircon, but we've got a really good fan going live tonight. The Pro Breeze 41-inch HEPA filter fan is going up. Reykjavik, yeah, even just that. Did you do the Golden Circle or get to see any of that? Or did you just stay in and around Reykjavik? How we doing, Craig? You good? We're toying with the idea of maybe doing a car maybe every quarter. We just got it, you know, it'll be like family cars and stuff like that, easily insurable stuff. Cars themselves didn't do that great overall. It's one of the reasons we stopped doing them. In the sense that, you know, in what we know and love in terms of tech and legendary tech bundles, they made more business sense than a car. So you saw the geyser and all that, mate. Platform just slowly dying. The shade is filled with people. Just push them out. Just like a ginger in the sun is like a pregnant woman on the bus with someone who sat in the front. Just be like, look at the hair, look at the skin, move over, please. Dan, let's have a look. Howdy, signed up yesterday and already bought some tickets. Hope everyone is good. Dan, well, first and foremost, if I'm new to your screen, I'm Scott. If you didn't join in at the beginning of this pre-live, I'm one of the co-founders with Ray, who set this company up. And a huge warm welcome to the community and good luck. Some people join for the first time and play for the first time and win. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Just be mindful. While we're on the subject of entering competitions, please play responsibly. It's one thing that myself, Ray, and the team have encouraged since day one. Play with what you can afford and have a little bit of fun. And we find that a lot of people, you know, obviously they come to enter the competitions, but a lot of people will tune into a pre-live, tune into a live draw, join the community, and pretty much come for the competitions and stay for the community. So please play responsibly. But most of all, good luck. Which waterfall did you see? Was it Salandrafoss, a little bit out of the Golden Circle, or Skogafoss? Skogafoss is mind-bending. Oh, I know you would have seen Gullfoss, where you come up a lot. You can either go up on the top or come down along the bottom right near it. It's almost like Iceland's version of Niagara Falls. Blooming lovely. How we doing, Vicky? You good? Took me 3 years before I got my wins, and you got some big wins as well, Jared. Yeah, 2 to 3 tickets so you can quickly add up to 300. Yeah, Gullfoss is incredible. Just the sound alone, and it changes through the seasons. I would like to. It's kind of sketchy in the winter, but I would like to go back in the winter to see those waterfalls, just to see how the surroundings change. If you ever go back again, hire a car if you didn't already and go check out the likes of Skogafoss. High Foss is another amazing waterfall out there as well. Honestly, it is so much to see and do out there. Did you do any of the hot springs, Sean? I've got my brother into the game now. Probably about the same, Vicky. I think me and Ray had to do some admin last night, and we were probably in bed at like 2, and I was back up at 8, but that was when I got off, so I probably didn't actually fall asleep till about 3:30, 4 o'clock, so I'm probably on the same timeline as you. We'll be there at the start of the summer. Yeah, so it might be around then. When myself and Ray went this time, it was 24 hours of sunlight, which was trippy as hell. So like coming out of a place at like 11:30, 12 o'clock, and it just being in like twilight was, yeah, that was an experience. Fingers crossed. Gerald, welcome to Com City and good luck. What are you in for, Gerald? 5 hours sleep crew. Yeah, my sleeping pattern has been off for a couple of weeks. I need to get on top of that. Get on top of that. So what I'm going to do, chat, then, I always like to break down like how things work around here, and in terms of how easy it is to enter a competition. What I am going to highlight, in fact, what I'll do is I'll do the Legendary Tech Bundle, because that's got loads of instant wins left on there, and I can show you how it works. I'll go through this, and I don't know if anyone's eagle-eyed and has spotted a slight change to one of the comps on here, but I'll go through that in a moment. So, if you're new here and wondering how you enter a competition, basically find a competition you want to get yourself entered in for. I'm going to be using the Legendary Tech Bundle as an example. All you do is enter how many tickets you want to enter in for, go through the checkout process. Once that's completed, you'll then be met with a thank you for your order page that will confirm your order, along with the ticket numbers that the website has randomly allocated to you. You'll receive a separate email confirming that order as well. If you're entering an instant win competition and you're lucky enough to bag an instant win, it's a little like a scratch card. By the way, this list is everything that is included in the Legendary Tech Bundle. But yeah, if you're lucky enough to bag, so I'm going to use this as an example. Joe Blogs goes through the checkout process, has entered a few tickets into the Legendary Tech Bundle, and they've been lucky enough to bag 18757 in their order, for example. That would then mean that we would owe Joe Blogs a Ryzen 7 PC, and their name instantly goes here. So the moment someone has completed checkout and been shown their entries, on that thank you for your order page, it'll tell you there and then what you've won with what ticket number, if it's an instant win. Your name goes here, and you'll also receive a separate email confirming that instant win as well. If you miss any of the prompts on the website, don't panic. We do follow up, whether it's Candy, Chris, or myself or Ray. We do follow up and double check and get yourself, reunited with your prize. Because some people may jump off that screen when they completed their order. Some people miss the email, but don't worry, we like getting prizes out to winners here. So keep an eye on your emails, and if you're lucky enough, you'll see this pop up and your name will bag up as well. And that's basically how easy it is to get involved here at Com City Giveaways. Instant wins, as I say, are dropped at random, because once the website randomly allocates you your numbers, you never know when they're going to drop at all. Speaking of instant win competitions, the Son of a Birch PC, or PCs, may I add, has been brought forward. So instead of ending on the 8th of August, it is now ending this Thursday. So we brought it forward a week. Competitions here at Com City Giveaways are always guaranteed. There are never rollovers and never extensions. However, if a comp is doing really well, like that PC is doing, or any comp in particular, we'll often bring them forward to allow room to put more competitions up. So, however, All of the instant win PCs are gone on this now. I noticed earlier there was one left today, and that's been taken. So a huge congratulations to everyone who found the PCs instantly on this one. If you're entering that competition now, you are just playing for the 2 PCs, which are the main prize. So you got a 4080 Super Gaming rig and a 4070. It's still a PC and a gaming rig, but probably I'd imagine a lot of people might use that as like a media center or something for the home. But you are now playing for the main prize. It's just 20 pence an entry currently, and both of those you could bag for 25 pence an entry. I just thought I'd let you know that has been brought forward. So if you're like, oh my god, I'm sure that said the 8th, I'm sure that was this, we've brought it forward a week. So as I say, if that sells out sooner, we'll draw it sooner. In the unlikely event that that sold by 7 p.m. today, we would even draw it today, but there's quite a fair few tickets left on that. But a huge thank you for everyone getting involved. What is ending today though, chat? So everything under main quests is closing at 7 p.m. So comps close at 7 p.m. on a draw day. I then go live at 8 p.m. to find our winners. And I like to go through the breakdown of what is ending today. So everything we see here is closing at 7 p.m, including the legendary prize pool. So it's £1.49 an entry. The more an instant win competition sells, by the way, the higher your chances are at bagging any of the instant wins that remain. Now, this has a load of £2,000 tax-free cash to find, £1,000, as you can just check the instant win table yourself, it's updated instantly. £1,000 tax-free cash, there's consoles left. And the competition is, let me close this down, the competition is literally just over that 50% sold mark, meaning the more tickets that go, the higher your chances are at bagging any instant wins that remain. So a huge good luck in that. So until 7 p.m, there are still tons of chances to bag big cash prizes and consoles. We've then got the choice of console, which when I last checked, only 3 instant wins have gone on this. There are now 4. So you've still got a chance to win a MetaQuest, a PlayStation, an Xbox, another MetaQuest, and a PlayStation as well. That, let me just close this down so I don't get confused by tabs. That is just 50 pence an entry, a little bit undersold, but again, we guarantee every single draw. The main prize, however, gives you the chance to choose between a PS5, an Xbox Series X, a ROG Ally, and a Steam Deck OLED for the main prize, but you could win one of these instantly. We've then got the Switch Instant Win Comp, which gives you for the main prize a choice between neon or white, should you win the main prize, but you could win an instant win, a Switch instantly by entering, or you get a chance to just by entering. 50 pence an entry. Then we've got the low odds competitions, which is a Samsung 990 Pro at £5 an entry, doing pretty well. We've got £20 an entry. Yes, it's a high price ticket, but when you ever see these high priced tickets, you've got absolutely insane odds. So there's only 150 total tickets on this. I want to say it was 75 on this total. 75 total tickets on this, and only 24, was it? I want to say 24. Only 24 total tickets on this. So although the ticket price is higher, your chances at winning are also higher as well, because the odds are much better on what we call like these low odds comps. So yeah, we got £20 an entry for a 4060 gaming setup, which comes with a keyboard, mouse, and monitor. £20 an entry. We've then got the Steam Deck OLED 512 gig version, which is around 70-75% sold, with a guaranteed draw tonight from 8 p.m. We've then got £250 ComCity store credit for you to get involved in for 25 pence an entry. The choice between an Amazon or Smith's Toys £250 voucher. And then last but not leastly is the displate bundle, which basically allows you to choose 3 medium displays of your choice. 50 pence an entry, and that's just under 50% sold. Again, all of these have a guaranteed draw and will be closing at 7 p.m. with or without you. So you have what, just over an hour and 10 minutes to get involved in any of these. So let me catch up with chat. Let's see what I've missed, because I saw it popping off as I was going through what was ending. What's that one? What have I seen? Craig. Yes, Craig, son of a birch, has come forward. So we've brought it forward. It was due to end on the 8th, and we've brought it forward to end this Thursday on the 1st. And my first comp today, enter the 92. Well, why not? May as well test my luck. Callum, good luck. Main prize on that is £2,000 tax-free cash. So I'll be finding a winner for that this evening. If you didn't bag an instant win, better luck on anything else you decide to enter. But also, just remember, you're still in for the main draw tonight, which is £2,000 tax-free cash on that. So good luck there, Callum. Sean, good luck as well. Praying for the tech bundle and console to win a PS5. Charlotte wants to win anything. How we doing, Anne? You good, my dear? How's your prizes treating you? I heard that the money treated you well. I know the 4060 went to your daughter, I think it was. And then obviously you've got the new PC setup as well. That was brilliant. The boys had good fun popping over to see you. PC is what I want. See, running a slow laptop now. Rye, good luck. Yeah, if it was sold, you spot on there, Craig. If for whatever reason, if it goes absolutely nuts and sells out by 7 p.m, I'll do the entry list tonight and we'll draw it tonight. But unlikely, there's a few thousand tickets left, so we'll just draw it on Thursday then. But just remember, you are just playing for the main prize, which is the 2 PCs pictured. You wouldn't be able to pay us, Chuck, because we don't technically sell goods and services. We sell raffle tickets. So if you're entering a competition like that, you're entering for what's on there. What you'd have to do is unfortunately buy a GPU and then upgrade it yourself. Because of the way the comps are listed, it's a bit of a headache to then explain that to an accountant that comp A has been listed, but customer paid us X amount to do this, when goods and services we don't charge for. You just pay to enter using a raffle ticket essentially. Bath bomber night. That sounds blissfully so. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds lush. I've not ordered anything from Amazon this time, so I'm good. You mean the Joanne bundle, Sam? I like that. So styles are any 3 medium matte disc plates. There's no texture, no lumino, because the price range is a bit silly on those, to be honest. But any matte finished medium disc plates on those. Who's I answer? I can't remember. Symbolic. There we go. So have a look at what we've got on there. Anything? I'm just scanning through chat. That's why I'm a bit quiet. See if I've missed anything. I need me a new GPU, Sam says. The PC is smooth, such a change. My girl can finally play art like a dream. She's happy as Larry, and money put away for a special wedding. I did hear about the wedding, so congratulations are in order, and I'm glad that helped massively. I felt like I'd met someone famous. So we had Matty recently, who bagged an instant win MetaQuest, and I got to meet him as he drove to the office to come and collect it. And he said it was so strange to see, you know, us performing a live draw essentially, and then actually meet us in person. He said something similar. He was like, it was kind of like meeting someone famous. Same tag on Discord minus the underscore. Yeah, can't lie, pretty lush. Smells like. The bank account would need to be in your name, Jared. As I say, when you're entering in your name, we couldn't sort of send it to anybody else. Oh, that'd be a massive upgrade. Huge upgrade. Scott is taller than he looks in the chair. Yeah, I'm like 6'2". 6'2", probably 6'1" now in my old age. So chat, what I'm going to do now, I've caught up with the major. That's the thing. Technically, in a sense, we're like, what was it? You got like A-listers. We're like Z-listers, I guess, aren't we? For Newport and surrounding areas. And the thing is now, if we ever go out, not that we're not behaved anyway, to be fair, because I've worked in the industry of like looking after bars for 6-7 years. I'm always on good behavior anyway. But you've kind of got to be on extra good behavior, because you just never know who's watching these days, like ever. And there's been a few times now in my local Tesco, or if I've gone out to town for a drink or two, that people do recognize who myself and Ray are, and it's like, woo. Extra special, be on your best behavior. There is that. I think we're a lot more humble than most. Myself and Ray have come from extremely humble beginnings, in that sense. And yeah, me and Ray would never change, just because we own a business that that has allowed us to build such a huge community and employ staff. I.e., if anyone's dealt with Candy, that's my mum. Anyone who's dealt with Chris, that's Ray's brother. And then anyone who's dealt or seen Gavin is mine and Ray's one of our very, very good mates, who's our media manager. So it's a very sort of family and friends orientated business in terms of how we approach things. But not only that, customer services is something we've always taken seriously. Myself and Ray used to work in customer services many moons ago on the good old chicken shed style headphone sets. Oh yes, Mr. Jones. Oh, okay. Have you turned it off and off again? Yeah, but yeah, customer services is something that we've always been sugar honey iced tea hot on. At the end of the day, it pays nothing to be polite, and it pays everything to be polite. Sorry, it costs nothing to be polite. And customer services is important, especially in this industry, because there's a lot of you do get people who are quite skeptical, which is absolutely fair enough. Unfortunately, there have been sites out there that don't follow the best practices, is all we'll say. But everything that we do is open and honest. Trust and transparency is a huge thing for us. It's one of the reasons that entry lists are uploaded as soon as comps close, and I've done the entry list. They go live before we do, so you can use the same entry list that we do. And we're very open with how things are run here, just so it helps, you know, with that trust and transparency and what have you. But yeah, it's been an amazing trip in terms of an amazing journey of starting this back in 2020, having no idea how big it would get. And just as I say, Discord was something we very nearly didn't launch, and seeing that now over like 6,800 members. Facebook's only been, the community page has only been open for like nearly 2 months, maybe just over now. And that's growing sort of day by day. And honestly, those who have maybe recently just joined have probably seen sort of how great the community is, but those of you that have been with us since the beginning have seen the evolution of how things have happened and where we are, and how awesome the community has grown. And normally with growth, in terms of how big communities get, you sometimes get a couple of bad eggs, and we've or rotten eggs as it's called. We've had like maybe 2 or 3 in 4 years, which goes to show the integrity of people joining our community. And again, we appreciate everybody that gets involved and sort of looks after it, including our mods, including those that aren't mods but kind of know how things run. They even help out as well, and that's how it should be, all muddling along together. Cobb City mod meet, let's go. I think that would be extremely messy. Yeah, I've met Tom twice now, so Tom Amos, if anyone knows him, or Tomosaurus Rex. He's come to Newport to do a couple of gigs with his band, and I've got to meet him twice, and I just imagine, I'm like, my god, imagine like Geezer, Lisa, Sam, you know, flipping Skellum from the live draw that we did previously. Meeting all of you lot in one room with alcohol involved would probably be extremely messy. You know, it'd be nuts. Yeah, I must admit, I've tried a different site due to them running the Lego set. I watched their live draw, and the name against my ticket number was different, so it won't be. Oh no, no way. Sorry to hear that, man. That sounds like potentially a potential admin error. I don't know. Obviously, don't want you to mention who it may be. But I know when we very first started, we used to have an extra column, and we had to rearrange the numbers. And our first ever live draw, Ray called a name because the one column was like ticket numbers, then order numbers, then something else. Like trying to picture what it used to look like. And because of the confusion, we called the wrong name, but we still honoured the prize. And then gave the prize to the actual one. Speaking of entry lists, actually, so one thing I didn't go through is I spoke about instant wins. Let me reopen this. I didn't sort of explain in terms of how we pick our winners. So on the live draw, we use what we call RNG, which stands for Google, or it stands for Random Number Generator, but we use this via Google, and I'll show you on the live draw how that works. So entry lists, Because we guarantee every single draw and there are no extensions or rollovers, if a competition doesn't sell out, you are going to see missing ticket numbers on there, but we still use the same number range of how many tickets should have sold. As you can see here, it jumps from like 8 to 11, 15 to 18. There we are. So there's a couple of numbers missing on this one. But what we would do is use Google's RNG. I would put between 1 and 130 into RNG, hit generate. Whoever that lands on would be the winner. If, however, it lands on an unsold ticket number, we simply go back to RNG and I hit it again, and I keep doing that until we find our winners. But on the actual live draw itself, we always show that we're live, and then I'll run through and show you a quick demo using the audience participation. Basically, I get you to give me some numbers to show you how it works, so you get it. If you're brand new to competition sites, you'll see how we do it here. Oh yeah, London is although compared to Iceland, so obviously where myself and Ray went to Iceland, and then we popped out to see Tom at his gig recently, it almost felt like 2 for 1 in the UK compared to Iceland, because I think a pint of Guinness was £9, I want to say £10 there, and then myself and Ray had like 2 Hazy Janes, like the big bottles, and it was £9 for the both of them. Whereas in Iceland, you'd probably be paying about 20. Crazy. Ooh, that's a good shout, actually. I've not actually seen what it would be. 8 PM, right. So, live draws at 8 PM and comps close at 7. So, it gives... The reason they close at 7 and we go live at 8 is it gives me chance then to do the entry lists and get them published on the website. Yeah, very, very expensive. Some places are okay for food, but alcohol especially is expensive there. You're looking for cocktails, you're looking at £20, which is kind of Londonish prices, to be fair. But yeah, it's a bit cray-cray, but totally worth it. Totally worth it. But yeah, that's how we pick our winners for the live draw. And again, I will go through how that works on the live draw. So don't worry, even though some people have been with us for obviously since day dot, and we've almost got like a thing that we run through in our heads. There's no sort of set script per se, but we've got like something that we say to explain how it all works, because, you know, we understand that new people watch week in, week out, and we've got to keep that transparency there. Newcastle. Never been to Newcastle. I fancied it because the nightlife looks pretty good up there. Same with Manchester, looks okay. Evening all. Hope everyone is well. First time here. How we doing, Lexi? Welcome to ComCity Giveaways. First time entering. Looking forward to seeing everything pan out. Good luck, my dear, and welcome to the community. Dale, we launched this in 2020. So December 13th was our official website launch. So December 13th, 2020. So we're now in year 4 of trading. So it's been a hell of a journey. So we're well established. Obviously, Trustpilot is there, and the community is just, yeah, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Just be careful of the big market. It can get rough sometimes. Hey, you've been live long enough now that my transport has changed back to a bike. What we doing with the 2025 5-tier anniversary? Ooh, we'll see. We tend to do stuff on like in and around our birthdays in terms of the Comp City birthday, as well as mine and Ray's birthdays in September, so we tend to do something then as well. Chuck, take care, brother. Look after yourself, and good luck at anything you're in for. Yeah, community's insane. As I say, considering we very nearly didn't launch Discord, and it's taken us a long time to sort of launch even the Facebook community, why didn't we do it sooner? But, you know, we're there. So what I'm going to do, chat, is what I like to call, and I got to warm up for this, is the final breakdown. And I think with a sore throat, I've definitely got to warm up. I'm going to have a little drink. But it's time for... It's the final breakdown. So, the final breakdown, chat, is everything under main quest, which I'm going to hit F5 for now, is closing at 7 PM. So we've got the legendary prize pool, which is coming to a close, which the main prize is £2,000 tax-free cash. But remember, there are thousands, literally thousands of pounds to find in cash. There are a load of consoles left and other goodies. Just by entering, you could bag yourself a prize at £1.49 an entry. We got the choice of console comp, where the main prize you will literally get to choose between a PS5, Xbox Series X, Steam Deck OLED, or a ROG Ally. But in the interim, you could bag a PS5, Xbox, or MetaQuest instantly just by entering as well. 50 pence an entry. Same setup for the Nintendo OLED Switch. This time the main prize is a choice between neon or white, but you could still bag an instant win Switch at 50 pence an entry just by entering. We've then got our low odds competitions in the middle, which are £5 an entry, which means there's only 75 total tickets on the Samsung 990 Pro 2TB SSD. We've got the £20 an entry, which was only 150 total tickets. So normally if we do them at like 25 pence, you're looking at like 20,000 tickets plus sometimes, give or take. But you got RTX 4060 Ryzen Gaming PC, which comes with a keyboard, mouse, monitor, and the PC as well at £20 an entry. Only 24 total tickets for the Steam Deck OLED 512 gig at £40 an entry, which, as I say, a couple more tickets. It might not last the hour, to be honest. We've then got £250 Comp City giveaways store credit. So what we like to say is it's almost like a cheat code. Is imagine you having a code that allows you to spend up to £250, especially when we've got instant win competitions and stuff running as well, where you could bag an instant win with that. We then got the choice between the Amazon voucher or Smith's Toys voucher. Again, the value on that is 250 quid. And then the Joanne bundle, as some of the community like to call it, is the disc plate bundle. So any choice of 3 medium matte finish disc plates, 50 pence an entry, is under 50% sold. And again, if you're just joining and weren't already aware, we guarantee every single draw here at Comp City Giveaways, meaning if a comp isn't anywhere near close to selling out, you've got even better odds because it gets drawn anyway. Something that we've done since day one. So that's everything that's closing. A reminder as well that the Son of a Birch PC, all instant win PCs have been found. So if you are playing for that now at 20 pence an entry, you're playing for the main prize. And because it's done extremely well, we have brought it forward. So instead of it ending on the 8th of August, it is now ending on the 1st of August, which is this Thursday. Craig, so how it works, we send you the code over. Any store credit code that we send out, there is no expiry date. What's the best thing to do is basically, if you know you got 250 quid, just make a note of what you're spending when you're checking out. You put the code in, say, keep it simple, say you spend 50 quid on tickets, you then put your code in, I don't know, Chapman 250 say. You put your code in, that then means that we've take £50 off your basket, so you get a zero balance. You've then got £200 left to spend. So at the moment we haven't got anything that sort of tracks said spend. So there's two ways of doing it. You can either spend and track it yourself. If you're ever unsure, let us know. We can check the code that we've sent you, and we can let you know what your total balance is left on that as well. So it's you can use it as and when you need to. Let's have a look. Sorry, Dan. There's some questions here. I saw that one. Amazing community. I'll make you a list of pub crawl lists when you drop it off, Sean says. I know charge it. I've seen that one. Might be a dumb question. Do I have to watch the draw to win? I've never done anything like this. Dan, you do not have to watch the live draw. Though many do because of the entertainment value. It's almost like a game show and we like to have a good laugh on the live draw. But at the end of the day, you've bought your entries. If your number comes up, you win. If it's a big prize, what's tonight? So tonight I'll be ringing the £2,000 tax-free cash winner for the legendary prize pool. Say you won that, I would give you a call on the live draw, or try to. You know, just a bit of, it's good to get those calls in, and we use them for marketing and stuff anyway. But if you don't answer, don't panic. We send you an email confirming, and that's for any prize that you've won with us on the live draw. Chris will send you an email normally by lunchtime. Lunchtime the following day with a claim form, so you can then confirm if there's a cash alternative available. It'll be stated in the form or in the template, and then if you want the prize, you just fill in the claim form. If you're a first-time winner, we ask for ID just once to verify that our winners are 18 and over. Once that's completed, we get your prize sorted for you. So cash is done within 24 hours of receipt of that, Monday to Friday. And then any prizes that we're ordering out to you is generally done on a Wednesday, because we sort of Chris will order them all in one go then on a Wednesday. but you receive your prize. Any physical prizes are received within 7 days, with the exception if there's any stock issues with our suppliers, or if it's a pre-order item. I did spell it, laugh my ass off. Rinnin! Yeah, so basically, if we've sent you a code JoeBlogs250, you just use that same code until it depletes. So you could say, for example, if you've got 250 quid, you could spend 50 quid 5 times. You could spend £200 in one go, save 50 quid, spend that, and then you use your code twice, you know. But yeah, Dan, that's absolutely fine. As I say, some people even watch without tickets, because I say we just like to have a laugh. If you call me, I'd have to whisper. If my son heard, we would have spent before I got it. Ring, 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 banana phone. We tell you, Dale. So we'll always tell you what the cash alternative is on there. So you'll get like a claim form come through. Remember, by the way, if you're new here, it's a cash alternative, not an equivalent. Reason being is that, first and foremost, because it's a raffle ticket, we do not charge VAT on it, so that instantly comes off of the cash alternative. Also, as we've got really good relationships with our distributors and suppliers, we often get discounts compared to RRP of what you may be able to get it for. So cash alternatives are that. So they're cash alternatives, not equivalents. But you always have the option to take the cash alternative or the physical prize. That's something that is available for you to make an informed decision on then. Because sometimes we get, oh, that's a lot lower than that. It's X amount of cost on so-and-so. But people don't consider, you know, the fact that VAT in this industry, we're exempt. And then obviously when you build relationships with suppliers and what have you, we don't, very, very rare do we pay RRP for anything. We're often getting 10-15% off that then. Normally I've used the code in one go, certainly smaller values, but not. I see what you mean. Yeah, if you can use a 250 if you want to, all in one go, but you don't need to. If it's a big code like that, or you know, if you win like a £500 store credit or whatever, you can just chip away at it. Just either keep a note of it or just check in with us every so often if you want to know what the balance is. So, I've gone through everything in terms of how it works. Welcome to anyone that's new in chat, so thank you for joining. I'm now going to give you, the audience, a chance to win some store credit for the website. Now, how this works is all you need to do is drop in a number between 1 and 75. What I'm going to do then is spin the wheel 5 times to see if we can find a winner. I don't want you swapping or changing your number, so it's 1 number per person. I'm going to play Gav's favourite music, if I can find it on there. What was that there? Yeah, kind of, Dale. So sometimes, basically, it's minus VAT and any discount that we've got it for. And again, if you think, ooh, that's a bit low and I prefer the price, you always have the option to take the price. Right, I think we've had enough time, so I'm going to start spinning the wheel. So this is for a £10 store credit. Oh, also, if you're not new here, but if you didn't catch the last draw, let me see if I can find them. So basically, there were jokers in the deck that I thought I'd taken out. If I find a joker, so there's one in there. If for whatever reason, when you do a higher or lower, and there's the other, pick a thing of higher or lower. If we find a joker first, I'll instantly add a £5 to your £5 store credit to whatever it is you take. So, Dale, it's between 1 and 75. Between 1 and 75. Right, so 42. Let me scan through. Has anybody in chat got 42? Ooh, 45. Hey, it's close there, Nicola. You were close. Jason, you spot on there, 2 off. I just saw you had 44. Oh, we got Sean Robinson. Anybody else sharing Sean's number? Because what I didn't explain, sorry, got distracted by the other rules, is that if you share your number with someone else, I split the store credit between you. But I don't think... No, I think it's just Sean. Sean, mate! Sean! You got 42. So you, Sean, are you going to stick with £10 store credit or play a game of higher or lower? So higher or lower, basically I'm going to show Sean a card. He then says higher or lower. If he wins, he walks away with a £15 store credit. If he loses, he walks away with a £5 store credit. If we find a joker, he's instantly got an additional £5 anyway. Are you playing, Sean, or are you stuck on? It's entirely up to you. Shuffling. I'm just going to leave these on screen so you can see they're shuffled. Unless one of us is not watching. You're going to play it safe. No worries, Sean. So £10 store credit. So Sean, if you can do me a favor, drop me a message on our business page, either on Instagram or Facebook. And I'll get your code sorted for you. As long as I get it before 7 PM, I can get your code over to you then. Because after that point, I'll be doing the come on, brain. I'll be doing the entry lists and then the live draw then after that. But huge congratulations, Sean, dude. Now, chat, a huge warm welcome to all of our newcomers. There's been a few in chat now, and I'm noticing the pre-lives are getting quite a bit busier. God, it used to be like 10, 15 viewers or less on a pre-live. We're getting up to like 50, 60 now. I know pre-lives are never going to be as busy because they are that. They're the pre-live. So a huge thank you for joining. I'm going to be live again from 8 PM. That's where we find our live draw winners. It's also where we give the audience more chances to win some store credit and cash before we get into the live draw. But a reminder that everything under main quest chat is closing today at 7 PM. So you've got, what, around 45 minutes to get involved in anything that's remaining. And then from 7 PM they close, and I'll be getting the entry list ready for you as well. But chat, it's been a pleasure as always, and I shall see you from 8 PM, you sexy bunch. Bye, wishes.